This Good to Go segment is sponsored by Corewell Health.
If you're like most people, you've got a prescription bottle or two, maybe even more, partially full and stuffed in a drawer, unused and expired. Well, please resist the temptation to dump them down the toilet or toss them in the trash. Instead, take advantage of Prescription Drug Take Back Day. Dr. Colleen Lane is medical director of the Corewell Health Center for Integrated Medicine, and she's here now to explain what that is. Hi, Dr. Lane.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Oh, I am glad to. This is an important topic. Tell us about Drug Take Back Day. What is it?
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a national day. So these are events that are happening across the country. It's happening on Saturday, October the 28th from 10 to 2. And this is a day where you can go through your medicine cabinet, look and see if you have old, leftover prescriptions that you don't need anymore, and safely dispose of them anonymously with us at any of these drop-off sites.
I know you've partnered with Kent County Health Department, Priority Health, Pine Rest, and Families Against Narcotics. Why is it important to dispose of prescription drugs in this way?
Yeah, so some of those leftover medications that you might have in the medicine cabinet could be really benign things like antibiotics or a leftover steroid, but it could also be a really powerful medicine. So something like a narcotic or a really powerful painkiller. And we know that sometimes those leftover medicines end up being used by somebody that wasn't intended to have that prescription. Maybe somebody who's using it recreationally. So maybe a young person in the household who opens up the medicine cabinet, looks and says, hey, this is a medicine that maybe I want to try and see how it makes me feel. And that could be a really dangerous situation.
The other thing about dumping them in the trash or flushing them in the toilet, that has ramifications too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that is not really safe for the environment. So bringing them to us, we can dispose of them safely, make sure it doesn't end up in the water or in the soil. We get rid of them in a really environmentally friendly way.
I know you do this a couple times a year and that you've got drop-off sites all over this side of the state, but how much medication do you typically collect?
Yeah, so every year we actually weigh how much medicine we get, and typically we get a few hundred pounds of medicine at each of the drop-off sites. So it's really a popular event. It's a great time to be looking and doing your spring or fall cleaning, and just making sure that any medicines you or your pets have left over get cleaned off the shelf, just to be sure that, again, for safety reasons and environment reasons, that those medicines are out of the medicine cabinet if you don't need them.
So how do we prepare? Do I have to peel off the labels? What do I need to do to do my drop off?
So you actually don't need to do anything. If it makes you feel safer, you can peel off the labels or scratch off your name with a permanent marker, but we put them in a sealed box and they are actually incinerated with the DEA. So they will be disposed of anonymously. So all of your personal information will be absolutely disposed of. So you don't have to worry about that.
All right. Well, it is a terrific opportunity to clean out the cabinets, get rid of this stuff that sometimes you just don't quite know what to do with it. Well, this is the thing. So I want
Absolutely.
to remind folks the Prescription Drug Take Back Day is Saturday, October 28th. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you want to see a full list of drop-off locations, visit 13onyourside.com. We've got them all there. Thank you so much, Dr. Lane.
Thank you so much for having me.